Good evening. I will not be summarizing the discussion. That would be a dangerous thing as the last man standing between the food stations and those of you who have not been fed. I will try and be succinct. Also, I've been promised a parking voucher if I was quick. I will live up to that commitment. Verna had to leave us a few minutes ago, but I want to thank her for a very thoughtful, warm welcome, where she set the stage perfectly with her words about balance and responsible innovation. Simon, prompted by Ed, you reminded us that as globalization has gone wobbly, we need a little bit of un-Canadian selfishness. But even when the well-lit garden has become a dark forest, we need a North Star. And I liked your summation around resiliency, digitization, and sustainability as principles we should anchor on for our economic stewardship. Then we had a panel where we talked about a lot of our different areas of strength. So in the spirit of everything that Ilse does, it was optimistic and it was glass half full. And I noted our areas of strength around biotherapeutics, neurology, specialized areas of biomanufacturing, the venture capital environment, and related ecosystems, certainly quantum. Simon talked about AI and related applications and reminded us that we can't be good at everything all the time. And so maybe the point of picking winners is not so much picking individual teams or companies, but actually picking sectors, a handful of them, and nurturing them as much as we can. So I want to thank, I mentioned Verna, Ed, Simon, as well as Dozy, Elsie, Jody, and Kathleen for this evening. Dozy, you probably don't realize this in this virtual setup, but you were looking over my right shoulder. I'm not sure if you're still there. I hope you are. And finally, je voudrais remercier notre principal partenaire pour ce soir, le Conseil du Trésor du Canada. Merci, même si M. Flack ne pouvait pas être avec nous ce soir. It was a fun evening. I really enjoyed it. It was interesting, thought-provoking, like so many of the events that the PPF organizes. So I hope you join us for our next few events, especially the Growth Summit and the Testimonial Dinner in Toronto in the month of April. I look forward to seeing as many of you as can be there. And I wish you a good evening. Thanks for spending part of it with us. Thank you.